All right, and we are live. I'm
Are we
excited
alive?
for
Are
everything
we
that
on
we're gonna
here?
talk. Yes, I'm
Uh-oh.
excited for everything that we have written down to talk about. Very excited.
I am very excited. We are here. We are live, Ed. Let me reset this, dude.
I know we're having a little bit of
uh,
like trouble, difficulties, but
why is it
we
not
got it
working?
situated. We got it situated.
I hope you know you have the. No, it's still good.
Have what? Oh, the RW. Yeah, I forgot to
Yeah.
put them now. I thought I took it off. Apparently, I didn't. It's fine. It is fine. It's the first podcast. We this is
Yeah.
a
It's
this
not
is
a.
a
It's
this
not
is
a
a
big
learning thing.
deal.
It's a learning thing. It's a learning.
It's
We
not a big
learn.
deal.
We
Give me
learn.
1 second. Let me. Hold on.
All right, it's been a second.
All right. Hold on. Hold on.
All right, I got some stuff written down. I'm pretty sure you also got some stuff written down as well. If I'm correct.
Let me send this back out. All right. Here we go. Paste. Boom. Delete that. Fuck. All right. REW Mania's on there. Say less.
Whoa, language.
All right.
We're gonna before we start talking about everything, we're just gonna wait for some people to join first. Once we do, we will start talking about everything. So, Kobe, how you feeling today? How you feeling
I'm feeling.
tonight?
I'm feeling great. Just trying to get the stream sent out.
Yes,
Sorry, it's some technical difficulties going on right now,
yes.
but it's okay because once I do this,
we're gonna we're gonna start off by talking about wrestling, right?
we
But
yeah.
before we do talk about wrestling, I do want to talk about it does involve wrestling, but so I want to talk about MWE real quick before we talk about anything else. I want to update the people on MWE on what's going on with everything that's going on with MWE.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so as you know, Kobe, we haven't uploaded in like what a month or two MWE.
It's been a while,
So
about going on 2 months now,
we've
right?
been we've been doing good with MWE. We just haven't uploaded. That's the problem. We did test episode. Then we did episodes after that 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then we did our first pay per view Mayhem. And then after that we did episode 6, which honestly we're thinking of taking. Well, I'm thinking that we should take it down because at this point with the stuff we had planned, I don't know if that episode that is uploaded for episode 6 is gonna make any sense with what we're gonna have planned
Right.
now. So I
Right.
think me personally, I feel like we should take it down, but we'll figure that out when we talk to everybody else. But we got some big plans coming for MWE. It's just gonna give us some time. You gotta give us some time because we need to get some stuff situated, and then once we do, we're gonna get back in action. And then I'll start to whip everybody's ass in MW like I've done the KTG. So
Y'all hear him? But
it,
yes,
it
we
is.
will get back with content with MWE. Go ahead, JP.
Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I just went right past my mind.
So we are here, and we are here to talk about wrestling. But to kick off the live stream and kick off this beautiful podcast for you people, KPW, we are officially collabing with them. It
Yes.
is a league on WWE 2K22. Make sure you guys go check them out on Twitch, Chaos Pro Wrestling. They know what we get into. We are officially collabing with them. MTG is here.
Yes.
So
Bunch of
make sure you guys tune
tryhards.
in.
Bunch of tryhards on that league. Bunch of them. He's one of them too.
Oh man. Oh shit. Okay, okay. You got try hard. Oh, what we got it here? We got Falcon. I see you down there. Shout out to Johnny Black. I see you down there too. Make sure you guys go check them out. They have a pay-per-view coming out called Fatal 4-Way. So make sure you guys are there. Banger matches.
Aren't you supposed to be fighting on that match
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
for
know.
a championship or something?
The Monster Jacks versus Taliki for the KPW Showcase Champion. Anything could happen. It's going to be a very brutal match.
Listen, I was forced to do this KPW stuff. I
We
was
weren't
forced.
forced. We move. We move like
So
a group. We move as
listen,
a unit.
I still have to. I still gotta get to learn everybody's name and get to know everybody before I start do predictions and all that. I'm not gonna act like, oh yeah, I've seen this match, yeah, when I haven't.
Right.
So
Yeah. So we are here to talk about wrestling in the wrestling world going on today. As you guys can see, I have the notes on my computer here. We
yeah,
have
we
the
could,
podcast.
we could definitely see your notes, like you said. Like as you can see, yeah, we can see your notes.
But yes, we have the WWE has decided to, spread a bunch of releases all over the community.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about some of them. To be honest.
How do you
Well, I
guys
know.
feel about? Go ahead,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask the comment section how you guys feel about WWE releasing who they released. There's been a lot of releases, some surprising releases. Some of
Yeah.
them we don't agree with, some of them mediocre. But we are gonna talk about how we feel and where we think they will go.
I want to start off talking about Top Dollar. But
Top dollar.
Top Dollar. See, everybody clowns him because it's botched. I think it was SmackDown, right? Was it when he tried to do
Right.
a dive? We seen how that turned out. But listen, me personally, I think Top Dollar's a good wrestler. I think it's just we've seen other wrestlers botch more than Top Dollar before. Just one little botch, really. Come on
Well,
now.
what they have to understand is, as a big dude, just the fact that you're getting in the ring is an accomplishment itself. These
Yeah,
big dudes, it's tough for them to get in the ring and wrestle. So, maybe he might have botched a few times, but you still got to give him the benefit of
yeah,
doubt. He's still putting his body on the line to entertain
yeah.
us.
Like let's put
He
it.
might not be the best wrestler. Go ahead.
Let's put LA Knight for example when he botched the move with Sheamus on SmackDown. Look at that.
Yeah,
People still like him. I mean,
yeah, LA Knight.
they probably talk about the bots, but I don't know how much talk about it to be honest. But look at that.
Yeah,
It's think about like the same thing almost, but I don't know which one was more embarrassing. Probably Top Dollar to be honest. But
yeah, top dollar.
listen,
But top dollar,
go ahead, go
he's
ahead.
good on the mic. He's good on the mic. He has some charisma. He was in the tag team with no, the faction Hit Row.
Yeah,
They had talent together. So hopefully he could find something outside of the pro wrestling world to do. You never know. He might be able to like be a commentator, or he can get on some type. I know he has the rapping career. He's a rapper outside of WWE.
no,
So
I didn't know
hopefully
that.
there's something. Yeah, hopefully there's something outside of WWE that he could possibly do. Like, we're not here to talk trash on anybody that was released. It sucks. I mean, that's your
Yeah,
job.
like
You're getting
we might
released.
have some laughs about it. Have some jokes, but not personal.
At the end of the day, yeah, these men, these people, they lost their jobs. So it's
Yeah,
like, it's nothing really to really joke about, but at the same time,
yeah. Maybe some might go to
WWE,
AW.
yeah, some of them might go to AW. You got Impact, New Japan Pro Wrestling. You got
Yes.
the indie scene. I mean, look at people like Matt Cordona, aka Zack Ryder. Look what he did when WWE treated him to his worst.
I wouldn't mind
He's
seeing him coming
still
back. I wouldn't mind that to be honest.
right because he's made a bigger name for himself in the indie scene. He's doing his thing in GCW, all over. So
Yeah.
there's other things that you can do to get your name up. You don't have to go to the top companies like Impact Wrestling and AEW to, do what you love.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with that 100%. Get your name out
Um,
there and then join the big leagues.
Yeah, and sometimes pro wrestling just might not be for you. It's just
Yeah.
it might not be
But it doesn't hurt to
something that
try.
it doesn't hurt to try. And who else we got here? Another return. I mean, never return.
Return.
Another
Oh, yes.
release. Another release that was really shocking. Elias was released from WWE.
It's not Elias. It's Ezekiel. Gotta get it right, man. It's Ezekiel. Matter of fact, I don't mind Elias. Actually, bring Ezekiel back. Take Elias out. I don't mind it.
Ezekiel. I didn't know. I wasn't a big fan of the Ezekiel character,
It was.
but
You can't lie though. It was entertainment while it lasted with like Kevin Owens. It was
right.
entertainment.
Yeah. It was definitely entertaining. I feel as though the Elias character was better. I don't know. He was able to generate a lot of heel heat, and get the crowd to go against him. And I love
Yeah.
the whole song thing, the annoying song.
It
I
was
just liked
annoying.
Elias. I feel like they could have reworked his character. These releases are just, I don't know. These people, they had a lot of potential. Another WWE release that was also very shocking. Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say Dolph Ziggler because that one
No,
also caught me.
yeah, I was gonna save him for last, but WWE decides to release Shelton Benjamin, a veteran in the business, was in WWE for going on 20 years. That you could have utilized him. I don't understand. He has mic skills. He has the in-ring work ability, but WWE, they go and say, we got all this other stuff going on. I don't think we could use you, and they just release him. There's so much stuff that you can do with him.
Yeah.
You know, The last time I looked at Shelton Benjamin, it was like, oh my goodness, this is great for him. Was the Hurt Business back in the pandemic era?
They were bringing that back too, if I'm correct. I don't know if they
Yeah,
have any plans to bring him into it, to be honest. But if they did, yeah, that's not gonna work now.
yeah, I'm not sure. I guess they got this whole thing going on SmackDown with the who is it Dawkins and
Street Profits.
yeah, the Street Profits trying to bring back, I
I
guess,
think
some type of Hurt Business.
I think they had a match with was it the Judgment Day last week? Was
Yeah,
it? I think
uh,
I think it was last week, and I think they lost or something. I think
yeah,
I don't remember that
yeah.
well.
But yeah, very sad release. I wish Shelton Benjamin the best. He's another guy that could probably get a job easy somewhere else. I would love to
I can
see
see
him
him
in
in
Impact
AW.
Wrestling.
I can see
I
him in
can see him in
AW.
AEW. But like I said before, you don't need to go to these mainstream business. I mean, mainstream companies. You don't need to be
Yeah.
in AEW. You don't need to be in WWE. There's other paths you can go. You could start small, go back into the indies, and build
Hey,
your name up.
come to
But best of
MWE.
luck to Shelton Benjamin.
Come to MWE.
Come to WWE. We'd love to see it. But But another WW release, we have Mace and Mansoor.
Oh,
Um,
Mansoor was very talented. I mean, personally,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
me. He's very talented.
and Mace, and these are the guys they had. Were they both in Retribution?
I think with T-Bar, talking about Mace with T-Bar, right?
Mace, yeah, Mace
Yeah,
was in Retribution.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm
and those
correct.
are
Yeah.
two guys too that unfortunately WWE doesn't see anything in them, and
Yeah, there was a
yeah, I
lot
wish
of
them the
talent.
best.
There's a
A
lot of
lot of
talent that was
talent.
released.
Emma was released from WWE.
Oh yeah,
Now
let's
I
bring her
remember her
back. Let's
on.
bring her back and just release her. That works.
Yeah, how do you do? Why doesn't it make any sense?
Oh yeah, and they also released.
WWE, you have one job. I don't know who you guys have on the creative team behind those keyboards, but you guys need to book your talent. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense how you're gonna bring her back
They
and
also
then
released
release her.
I think it's fiance or boyfriend. Madcap released him as well.
Release Madcap Moss. And the crazy thing about that is the dude he was pretty decent in the mic, on the mic, in the ring, and he had a good physique and a good look to his character. He had compliments from people in the back, and
Yeah.
then like they just release him. I don't understand. You can repackage these guys and turn them into stars. I don't understand.
I can see Madcap as like a powerhouse. That I could see.
Yeah, exactly. I even liked his character that they gave him on Raw Underground. That's the last time I seen a version of Madcap Moss that I liked. So
That's the business. That's the wrestling business. I'm guessing. So
yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see. Who else was Mustafa Ali was
oh yeah,
also released.
that was actually shocked on that one too. I
Yeah,
was. 'Cause
Mustafa Ali.
I think he was on NXT in a triple threat match against Dom and was it Wesley? It was someone I think for the European Championship. If I'm correct.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but
Oh,
I
no,
know
I might be
Raw.
getting it mixed up. I'm not sure either.
Yeah, I know Raw after Raw, he was just getting torn to shreds, man.
He
He
was
was getting fed to
Omos.
all type of talent. Fed him to Omos. Fed him to Seth Rollins. He fed him to. I don't understand. Like the guy has the in-ring ability. He's not bad on the microphone, but yet you use him for stepping stool for other guys. I don't
Yeah.
understand. And then release him. So I wish Mustafa Ali the best. I hope he goes to Impact or AEW and goes crazy. I just wish these guys the best. Mustafa
Yeah.
Ali was a good wrestler, and I liked how they had him back in the pandemic era as the leader of Retribution. I
Yeah.
thought that was gonna go somewhere, but WWE,
Mm-hmm.
you got nerds behind the keyboard, the writers, they don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
So, he ended up plundering down. I mean, even when he was with what 205 Live?
Oh yeah, I think that's where he started. Was 205
Yeah,
Live.
that was even good. Like it's very sad.
Taliki is in here.
Taliki, what's up, man? Taliki from KPW. Shout out to you, man.
I just feel like WWE focuses more on like their bigger stars like Roman, Seth, even Drew.
the
And so
same
it's
people.
like, and yeah, exactly. It's like it gets old after a while. It's like, come on, just bring some new talent. Let's see something different. But
Exactly. And that's what I was trying to say. It's like build the stars that you already have. You guys keep going with the same storylines, going back to the same
yeah,
ideas and plans to create, star power
Here's a twist. Here's a
and
twist.
create and
Bring
get
Goldberg
views.
back. Bring Goldberg back for Roman
Yeah,
Reigns.
that's the tactic that they always use was Goldberg.
That's annoying. Ugh.
Another WW release, they released Rick Boogs. Rick Boogs was another guy that was very charismatic, and I didn't mind him, and I felt like they could
That's
have
crazy
done
because
something with him.
didn't he recently come back from the injury from WrestleMania 38 from what was it,
Yeah,
a knee injury or something, when he tried to pick up the Usos. Apparently it was too much.
yeah. Um, I'll be honest, I wasn't the
WWE is funny.
biggest. I wasn't the biggest fan of Rick Boogs, but I also seen potential in him. He's a very strong guy, charismatic. The whole buddy buddy thing with Shinsuke Nakamura with the guitar, it was cool at first, but then it just kind of like
I don't know if I like
then
that, to be honest.
yeah, and then it was like they did it for a little bit, and then WWE was like, we don't know what else we're gonna do with you, so they just had him just there. So that's another one of those things. WWE, they give up on the talents, they give up on
Yeah,
these people, and then they want to release them later on.
yeah. Speaking of Shinsuke, is Shinsuke gonna beat Seth Rollins for the championship at Fastlane? Come on, I feel like he
I want
deserves
him
it.
to.
I feel like
I want
I
him
like
to.
Seth. I like Seth. I don't mind if he keeps it, but I really do want to see Shinsuke win it. At least I feel
Yeah,
like he deserves it.
I think so too.
Definitely deserves it.
You have a couple more releases I wanted to bring up. We're not going to go through the whole list, but we're just going to go through some of the top ones. Dana Brooke was also released from WWE. I seen her face a bunch of times on Raw, and I seen them trying to do something with her every other month. She'd come back, have a little run or whatever she do, and then lose, and then we haven't seen on TV. Now, I don't remember the last time we seen Dana Brooke on
Oh,
WWE
I
TV,
honestly don't. I don't.
but that's another release too, Shanky,
Oh
one
no,
of
not
Jinder Mahal's
Shanky.
guys, was also released from WWE. I don't
Wasn't
have
he
much to
moved to
say about
NXT?
him.
Wasn't he moved to NXT?
Yeah, he was moved to NXT. I believe he was paired with Jinder Mahal and Veer. Then they have like a whole group going on with Veer
I think
Mahan and
I know Veer. It's Veer Mahan, Jinder Mahal. I think someone else, but I
right.
don't know if Shanky was a part of that. I'm not 100% sure. If he
Yeah, but
was, chat. Let us know. Let us know.
I wish him the best. I wish him the best. And the most shocking release
Oh
that, of
yes.
course, you guys all know, Dolph Ziggler.
It's funny because I remember when I was like little kid, small. When I started watching wrestling, I remember when he was at WrestleMania 29. Was it WrestleMania 29? No, no. When he won the Money in the Bank and beat Alberto Del Rio when he cashed in to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right.
Then
Exactly.
after that, it's like after he lost it, I just feel like I don't know. They couldn't just get. I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like. Hey, listen.
it's
He goes to AEW. I don't mind that. I feel like he could have some type of a good future in AEW.
yeah, and that's another guy that I could say he can easily get a job anywhere else, because Dolph Ziggler, not only is he a good wrestler, in
He's
ring
good on the mic,
worker, he's good on the mic, but he's also good backstage.
bro.
He's
His
really good
selling's
backstage putting
elite.
stuff together. He is a elite packaged pro wrestler. I don't know how WWE made the mistake of releasing him, and you treated him terribly, especially
Yeah.
booking wise. And the thing about it is, no matter how much dirt they try to put on Dolph Ziggler, he maintained his fan base.
Yep.
Everyone still loved Dolph Ziggler, whether he lose 10 matches in a row, because he's just too good. He's talented, and we all seen that, but yet you guys fail. The creative team fail. WWE, the higher ups, they fail to utilize him the right way.
Yeah.
I really liked 2016 when he had a feud with The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. That was really good. Dolph Ziggler has put a lot of talents over, but in the right way. He's done a lot for the WWE, and I feel like it's unfair. But but you know what? That's another guy. He's gonna go anywhere else, and he's gonna shine. He's gonna do whatever. He doesn't even need to wrestle.
Yeah.
He can literally just be someone backstage. He could just be someone to put something together. Like, go on.
I still believe they will bring him back, but I feel like if they bring him back, they're not gonna try to do better with his character or anything. They'll probably just do the same thing that they've been doing with him instead of trying to like push him for like even if it's not for the world championship, maybe for like intercontinental or United States championship. To be honest,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Um, But yeah, that's a very sad release. But you know, at
So
the
many
end of the day,
releases. I was shocked when I seen another what? Oh, and Matt
uh,
Riddle. That was out
yeah,
of
Matt
nowhere.
Riddle was also released. I wish the best for him. I'm sure he could probably. I can see him going crazy on Impact Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Um, we have okay, so WWE releases. Now we will go to SmackDown. Yes, we were talking about that. Jade Cargill
Oh
has
yes. I
officially
seen that.
been signed to the WWE. We're gonna get to that in a few seconds, but the question I have right now: what's next for and Jey Uso and the Bloodline? The storyline is a little. I'm not sure what's going on. I believe on SmackDown now, Roman hasn't been in the picture,
Yeah.
but now WWE decides to put Jimmy Uso with Solo Sikoa and Paul
Yeah.
Heyman. I
I feel
do
like
not know what's going on
I
there.
feel like Jimmy should just be on his own. I
Exactly,
feel
and
like
that's what I'm trying to say.
you got Jay already on his own. I mean, I think he's teaming up with Cody Rhodes and them against the Judgment Day. But I think after he's gonna be on his own. He's been on his own anyway before. But Jimmy, I haven't seen him on his own like that to be honest. So I feel like
That's what I'm
having
saying.
Jimmy on his own on SmackDown wouldn't be a bad thing.
Exactly, and that's what I was trying to say because, you know, they did this whole entire all this work with Solo Sikoa and Roman being
Yeah.
together to um for them to keep the bloodline going and how they were against Jimmy and Jay. So I thought this was going to be a good opportunity
Yep.
for Jay Uso, to, you know, because he was placed on Raw to do his thing and grow as a solo star.
Yep.
And Jimmy also do the same thing. But now WWE decides, oh, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to just put him back on Solo and we're just going to have him throw up the ones
Yeah.
again.
Speak.
What was the point from the beginning to separate them and have the family feud? What was the point of that?
I agree with that. Speaking
You
of
gave
also
this man his own
Solo,
theme song. Go ahead, go ahead.
speaking of Solo, Solo also has to be, in my opinion, he has to be by himself as well.
And that's another thing. We have so much potential in him as well. It's like the bloodline thing was good for a while, but now all of a sudden it's kind of like going down for me. And Roman, where are you at, man? Like he's
Roman's
out.
chilling. Roman's
Yeah,
chilling.
he's under Bahamas tree with some Hawaiian fangirls just, you know, fanning him away
Listen,
while everybody's working
they're
week
acknowledging the
after
tribal
week.
chief. They're acknowledging the tribal chief. You gotta
And it's a
acknowledge him.
shame. But I feel like Jey Uso is doing a beautiful job on Raw. His
I agree with
attire,
that.
his theme song. I love the billions and billions of rivalries he could possibly have with everyone. People like Drew McIntyre,
Mm-hmm.
people from the Judgment Day.
We gotta think about it like this. He's made a lot of enemies since going to Raw.
Exactly.
From like being with the Bloodlines, all the enemies he's made. For example, like you said, Drew McIntyre,
Right.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. But I don't think they're doing anything, especially Sammy.
Yeah, I'm not sure about they kept kind of like repeating the same play with the Judgment Day and Sammy and
Yeah.
KO. I'm tired of seeing that. But back to Jey Uso, he's doing a beautiful job on Raw. But with us talking about Jey Uso, there's also another thing that I have attached to that. Cody Rhodes recently cut a promo saying that he brung Jey Uso from Raw.
Just from
He
SmackDown to Raw.
brung Jey Uso from SmackDown to Raw to
So
get him away from the bloodline
and
and
that's
because he
someone.
wanted to make a good decision. But now someone has to go to
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Guess who it was gonna
So
be? From what I heard it was gonna be Cody Rhodes. That's probably gonna lead to Roman Reigns and Cody again, which honestly I don't want to see. To be honest.
I don't want to see it either, to be honest with you. But I think that
He
is
has to
set in
complete the story.
stone.
He has to complete the story. Don't forget.
But that's not even the gist of it. The gist of it is with this type of situation you got right now. You got Jey Uso on Raw, Cody Rhodes going to SmackDown, but the problem with that, you had a Rock return.
One
Now,
time.
here's the thing. It's not. I'm sure he's going to have a match eventually. But here's the thing.
Might not
What
be
do you
against
do with
Roman.
this? What do you do now? Now, do you have Rock get into this Universal title championship contender rivalry with Roman and Cody Rhodes?
I don't want to see
Or
that.
do you have Cody Rhodes take the belt? Because we all know Cody's going to be the guy. You have Cody win the belt, and then you have Roman in The Rock without a title. You know,
Honestly, I don't even want to see Cody win the belts. I'd rather see someone else. I'm get
and
like I like Cody, but I'm kind of getting like sick of seeing Cody. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
it's getting old, in my opinion.
I am too. To be honest,
Bring back Stardust.
I wish WWE would utilize their other talents that they have, but we all know
They're not doing
we
that.
have Mr. Vince McMahon in the back and other
He's
people.
still wait. So Vince is still in charge?
Bro, who even knows at this point?
Because
Who
I
even knows?
heard I know Stephanie left. I don't know if Triple H is still part of that at all.
But yeah, so exactly. But yeah, we have Cody Rhodes possibly going to SmackDown. The Rock has made a wonderful return. I was very excited about that. One thing I want to throw out there before we continue, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, aka
Yes.
William Rotunda.
R.I.P. Man.
R.I.P. to you, man. We definitely would miss you on SmackDown and
Yes.
everything that you've done. We appreciate it. Um, yeah. So that's what's going on there. WWE has officially signed Jade Cargill from AEW. How do we feel about that?
When I first seen it, I was like, "Is this real?" Because when I first seen it, it wasn't on like the WWE Instagram page. It was just on a random page. I'm like, "Yeah, it's probably fake." And then when I seen WWE post it, I was, "Oh, so it's real? Okay, very interesting." And I see a lot of people talking about maybe having her against Bianca Belair, which wouldn't be a too bad of a match.
Yeah, Bianca Belair. She could really have. I would love
Put
to
her
see
put her
her
against
versus
Rhea
Nia
Ripley.
Jax. I'd love to see her versus Nia Jax,
I don't know
Rhea
why she's
Ripley.
back.
Um, what I think now signing someone like Jade Cargill, she's not really used to the WWE system, so it's going to take a while for her to get in. I love her look, her physique. She gives off a goddess, woman, a powerful woman
Yeah,
vibe.
can't wait
I
to see her
think,
WrestleMania entrances.
yeah, definitely. But I think the right play for WWE is to start her off in NXT, get her used to the WWE system, fight some of their good talent down there, and then maybe decide to throw her on the main roster. I really don't want to see WWE throw her on the main roster out of nowhere. That's the first thing she does
I feel
because
like that's what they're probably gonna do. To be honest,
yeah, I
it's a
don't think
big
it's a good
it's
idea.
it's a big name, so it's like, oh yeah, let's go ahead add her into the main roster
Yeah.
instead of putting her NXT.
But at the same time, it's like she hasn't really fought like talent over in AEW. She never actually had like storylines and build up. She always just squashed everyone. AEW, JP, I don't know if you know this, but Tony Khan basically gave Jade Cargill the Goldberg treatment over there, squashing all the competitors. She never had a really build up storyline. So WWE is going to be very different
So I
when
don't
it
watch
comes to
AEW.
that.
I don't watch AEW at all like that. I do watch maybe like little highlights and stuff. But when you said Tony Khan gave her the Goldberg treatment, does that mean she was
Yes.
undefeated for what? Like,
I don't think she was undefeated, but she won a lot of matches and
I'm
was
looking.
seen
Hold
as
up.
like an unstoppable force.
Let me
She
see.
also won the AEW Women's Championship, I believe. So, while you're looking that up, yeah, I think it's smart for them to start her in NXT, let her get used to the system, do some rivalries, have fun. Maybe even win the NXT Women's Championship. Have a little
So
run for that with
it
that for a
says right
while.
here her AEW percentage of winners is 95.31%.
Exactly.
I'm just
And
trying.
that's insane. I mean, she
Wow.
basically won all her matches.
Oh,
She basically won all her matches.
WWE is not doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So get her used to the system, build her up in NXT, win the NXT championship, and then take her to the main roster. That's the best idea. People want to see her versus Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair,
And the thing
Nia
about that is,
Jax.
yeah, we can still have that as long as we
Right,
build up to it from NXT, make a name for herself on WWE, show
right,
that she
exactly.
belongs there in I mean, not MWE, WWE. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the MWE. We don't talk about that.
But yeah, I think that's the best way to go. But yeah, Jade Cargill assigns with WWE. I wish her the best of luck. I think she's gonna do great.
As long as
Um,
WWE doesn't release her. No.
yeah. But that's enough of that. On to our next topic for tonight's podcast. What do we have here?
I got some boxing stuff as well.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, as we all know, we have the upcoming match decided. We got Canelo versus Jamal Charlo for the, I think, Undisputed Championship. I should have read more about it. I'm not gonna lie. But last time Charlo fought was back in May 14th of 2022. So it's been a year since Charlo has fought. So I
Right.
feel like he's gonna have some ring rust. And Canelo fought back in, okay, I don't, it doesn't say the exact date, but he has fought John Ryder. That was his last fight. And I don't know. I feel like Charlo could win, but like I said, the ring rust is probably there. So I feel like Canelo still has the advantage going into the match since he's won. He's lost to Bivol a while back, but after that, he's coming back. His head movement, I don't know what's going on with it. Honestly, I feel like his head movement hasn't been like it was before. So maybe Charlo could take that as an advantage. Never know, but I think, hmm, I think Canelo winning this.
Yeah, my boxing studies and experience in watching is not the best, but I will say I did check out both of these guys' highlights. I did watch some of their fights. Uh, Charlo seems like a really decent fighter.
Yeah, he looks
He
sharp.
definitely can fight. He's definitely sharp in the ring. Knows what he's doing in the ring. The only problem I see going into the fight against Canelo is that he does get wild, and when I mean wild, he
Oh, you
does
know,
get wild.
yeah.
He's one of those guys. He's like a predator boxer. He's gonna go after you, try to get you, try to see blood early. The problem with that is it's not gonna work with Canelo. Someone like Canelo,
Well,
a patient fighter, waits for you to swing, and his defense is really good. His head movement might have not been the best right now, but it's still there. And that's going to be a problem for someone like Charlo because when you can't hit someone, you're going to get frustrated.
yeah, but think about it. If you get a little wild, it can help you a little bit because if maybe you catch your opponent with a wild shot, a hook or something,
Right.
it could stun them. You never know. That's the thing. But with Canelo, he's there, so he's expecting you probably to get wild, so he's gonna be expecting it. So it's gonna be hard to probably hit him. I mean, you'll end up hitting him, obviously, but every boxer gets hit. But people get frustrated when they can't
Yeah,
hit their opponent. I do. I'm like, yo, stop ducking my punches.
right. And Canelo's known for that. He's basically built off of I think he's more built on his defense than offense. I mean, yes, he's really good on his offense, but I feel like his strengths are definitely in his defense game.
Yeah. Especially with the body shots. He just hits you in the body, catches you. He's gonna wear you out with the body punches.
He definitely is.
So
Definitely.
Charlo's got on fight night. Charlo's gonna have to definitely pull something
Yeah.
off.
He's
But
definitely going to have to do something.
good luck to Charlo. Still got Canelo winning this match. Always. I gotta come on. Gotta go for the boy Canelo. Come on now. When he fights Bavil, trust and believe he's gonna beat him this time.
Yeah, I definitely have Canelo winning. Um, Good luck to Charlo though. I know it doesn't mean he can't win. I want to see him go out there and do what he does best.
And even if listen, even if Charlo doesn't win, this could be an opportunity for him. Yes, he hasn't fought in a year. He fought, like I said, May 14th, 2022. Hasn't fought in a year. So him fighting Canelo for his ring return, I don't know if that was the best option for him. But even if most likely he's gonna lose, I don't want to like sound mean or anything. But
Right.
like I said, I got Canelo winning. So fighting Canelo for his ring return, that's probably something that maybe he needs because hasn't fought in a year. So a loss to Canelo can probably when he goes back into the ring to train and spar, he knows what he has to work on, right? So now when he goes to fight some of the like other young fighters, maybe have a chance of winning. But the way we're looking with these young fighters, man, like you got Tank, Ryan, Devin Haney, then you got Lomachenko, young fighters that I knew they're in the same weight class, but still like old fighters like Charlo. It's different.
And like we said before, Charlo definitely looks sharp. Looks like he knows what he's doing in the ring. Very tough guy. But this fight's gonna be very interesting. I'm really curious to see how he moves in this match.
Could stand a chance. It's boxing. You never know what
Yeah.
happens. What could happen.
Yeah. Was that what else do you have for boxing?
Well, another one right here that I'm actually very excited for. It's on October 14th. I'm October 27th. We have Amanda Serrano versus Daniela Ramos, the first ever women's 12 round 3-minute match.
Wow.
So
First ever.
Yes, from what the people are saying, yes, and I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm not sure about the other woman, but I do know is it Amanda Serrano?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, she's that's the Hispanic one, right?
yes.
Yeah, she's a very tough fighter. Very tough fighter. It's gonna be very hard to beat her. Um,
I'm
but
watching her against Katie Taylor. Honestly, I feel like she won that match. To be honest,
I think it could have went both ways. They both were getting like really crazy.
if not, I could have seen it also as a draw. But I think that match, I think they're planning on making it a second match.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure.
Love to see it again. Love to see it again. Love Katie Taylor. Her combos are crazy. She got fast
She's
hands.
lost recently too.
Oh, she really, really
Yeah,
okay.
I don't remember who, but I'm pretty. Yeah, I think it's her. She lost recently. Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's fine.
you
I
know,
lost doesn't define like, oh, you're good, you're bad. You know what I mean? Especially when
that's
you
what I'm
have
saying.
wins on your record. One loss doesn't define that you're bad.
Katie Taylor is a great fighter. So
Still got Amanda Serrano winning this match and the
yeah,
rematch against Katie Taylor
right.
if it happens. Next year, I want to dive in a little bit into. I know you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention at all at this, but I want to see. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. We're gonna dive in a little bit into the influencer boxing. Okay, we got here KSI versus Tommy Fury on October 14th. How you feel about that? How you? We gotta dive in a little bit into it.
Well, the whole situation with KSI and Tommy Fury, they are both clout chasers, but I respect them for getting in the boxing ring. KSI, good luck. Tommy Fury is an actual fighter. He's an actual boxer. Not taking anything away from KSI, but I hope he's ready. I hope he's ready. I'll be watching it. Um, there's been a lot of stuff going on. They had the press conference, right? Did that happen yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have to check it out, but I'm sure some
Tommy
stuff went
Fury's dad
down.
was crazy in that press conference,
Yeah.
but
but
that fight,
I'm
honestly, I think it's an exhibition, so there's no. If it goes all rounds, if I'm correct, um, there's no winner
right.
unless someone gets knocked out. For example, say KSI is able to pull it off and knocks out Tommy Fury, then you can say KSI won the fight because he knocked him out. But if it's an exhibition, if it goes all rounds, there's no winner or loser. So
Yeah.
honestly,
So
I don't know. I don't like KSI that much, but I kind of want KSI to win.
really,
Yeah, cause
believe it or not, I
but
want Tommy to win.
I mean I want Tommy to win too, but I kind of want KSI to win it more, just because a lot of people are doubting him, and I always like to go with the people that people doubt a lot. That's the
Right.
thing. So I kind of want KSI to win it, as much as it pains me to say it, but I wouldn't mind seeing KSI win. The problem about that is beats KSI. He's gonna be talking about that for a while. He's gonna be talking about Jake Paul. Oh, I beat the guy you couldn't beat. I'm better than
right.
you. Think about it.
Right.
Just because you beat the guy that beat Jake doesn't mean you're better than Jake if you haven't fought Jake yet. Think about it. Because Jake may
Exactly.
have lost to Tommy Fury doesn't mean you're better than Jake. Because
Right.
I can say me and you have a match, right?
Okay.
You beat me, and then you move on to fight someone, and then that person beats you. But then I move on to fight the person that beat you and not beat him. Think about it. Then what? Because you beat me, but you couldn't beat that person.
Exactly.
So the only way for them to prove who's better, KSI or Jake, is for both of them to fight. But now I'm
Yeah.
here.
I'm here. I'm all here for it, man. As a person that I'll be honest, I don't like Jake Paul, bro. I respect him
No
though.
one does.
I respect him though for everything he's done. But I want to see what goes on in the future. Sees what happens with him and his rivalries with the whole planet, really. So
The whole planet.
let's see what happens with that.
Here's
Um,
here's the last one. You might like this one more. You got Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis.
oh my
I'm not
goodness.
gonna dive into the whole prime card because that's too many matches. But I'm only gonna focus on the two co-main event and main event. So we got KSI Time Fury was just talked about, and you got Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. What do you feel about that?
I know very little about Dylan Dennis, but I know he's a former UFC fighter, right?
Yes, one card, yeah. I think he's 2 and
Yes.
0. I think.
I feel like he has something to prove here against someone like Logan Paul. A lot of people are saying, he's not even legit. He's not even a legit fighter. There's a lot of back and forth going on with that situation. I did watch the press conference, and it was insane.
I'm more
Um,
hyped about this fight than the Tommy and KSI fight, though.
yeah, I feel like both fights are going to be really good, very entertaining.
Yeah,
I have Logan Paul. Um, nah, I don't. I
I
got Dylan Dennis beating
I was just gonna
Logan
say that I
Paul.
like Logan, but honestly, I want Dylan to win.
Yeah, me
I
too.
realistically I want Dylan to win as much as I like Logan. I want Dylan to win, just because the stuff that he's been posting about Logan's fiance on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. That I do not agree with. But like fighting boxing, I kind of want Dylan to win. I don't know. I just
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're
realistically,
doubting him as well, you know.
yeah,
So
but
yeah,
it may not happen. But I still want Dylan to win. Logan loses this. It's gonna, a lot of people are gonna have a lot to say, but I mean, hey,
oh
we've had a
yeah.
couple people in the influencer scene that's lost matches before they won the first couple matches. So,
I mean,
still,
people
but
already have
still,
a lot to say even before the fight happens. So it's regardless, you know.
yeah. Logan is saying, "Oh, I fought Mayweather, so you know that then while I'm beating you." I'm like, yeah, that's
Oh,
Mayweather though. You can't compare Mayweather to Dylan Dennis.
right, exactly. I don't
So
know. I don't even know who came up with that.
he did. Come on now, of course he's gonna say it. He's the one that fought him.
Right.
But honestly, I'll probably go with Dylan Dennis. To be honest, winning this match, it's not gonna happen most likely. But I'm going with Dylan.
Right.
And now let's see. Moving away from that, you got anything else that you want to talk about, boxing or anything else, or
I'm very excited for the Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury fight
oh
that is to
I
happen.
forgot about that.
Two heavyweights, two big men.
Do you
I
know
really
when?
want to see what's gonna happen here.
Do you know when? Because I
I
haven't
don't
really
know
followed much on
exactly
that.
when the fight's gonna happen. Give me a second here. But that's a very interesting put together there.
I got Tyson winning
Yeah, I mean, yeah, experience wise, October 28th is where the fight is aimed for.
October
Uh,
28th. So wait, is it official October 28th or you said it's aimed for? So
yeah, it's now announced. The undercard of their fight will be on in Saudi Arabia. It's now been announced, so I think that's the official date.
October
October
28th.
28th.
Oh, that's
We will see.
crazy. So you got Amanda Serrano versus Ramos October 27th, and you got that match the day after. Okay,
Right. Yeah. So
nice
that's
little weekend. Okay.
that's what's going on. Francis versus Tyson Fury. Gonna be interesting. Honestly, I have Tyson Fury winning because of experience, but I would love to see Francis
You never know.
knock
It's
Tyson out.
boxing.
That would be
You never
so
know.
crazy.
It's. I mean, Deontay Wilder's knocked him down before.
Right.
Technically knocked him out before as well. He just got up. But
Exactly.
it's boxing. You never know. You can even if you're the most experienced fighter, you always get caught with something you're not expecting. That
Exactly.
could definitely be a game changer.
Yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. We're definitely gonna see what happens. Uh.
Listen, if y'all want, let us know in the comments if
Right.
you would want to watch us do a watch along for some of these fights.
Yeah. Let us know. Definitely. We would definitely check it out. Francis Ngannou. I hope he. You seen he was working with Mike Tyson, right?
You said working with Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
I did not
He
know
was
that.
training with Mike Tyson. Yeah, I seen clips. So maybe that helps him out going further into this
So wait,
to this
is he
rivalry.
trying to make a transition to boxing, or is that just a one time thing?
I don't think so. I think it's a one time. I think it's a money thing, to be honest with you. So I'm definitely going to get a lot of money off of this fight.
I mean, hey, maybe if he beats Tyson Fury, maybe he might transition fully.
He might. I mean, I can see him doing. He's a hard hitting big guy. So
Well, I mean, hard hitting. You want to talk about hard hitting? Talk about Deontay Wilder.
right, Deontay Wilder. Also, shout out to Adesanya and who he fought recently. Did you see that UFC fight?
I'm not lie. I don't really watch too much
Yeah,
UFC.
I don't watch it too much, but
Like if there's some highlights, I would, but just not even the highlights I watch like that. Depending on how I feel, I'll probably watch a highlight or so, but
right.
not really.
Recently fought Sean Strickland on UFC.
I think I seen a highlight of that. That is that when he got like dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I seen a highlight of that.
Who Adesanya?
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually got kind of outclassed in that fight.
I don't know who won though. I just seen the clip of him getting dropped and that's it.
Yeah, there was a lot of doubters for Sean Strickland, and look what happened. Sean went in there. Sean went in there, did his thing, and was
That's
able to
the
beat Izzy.
because that's the thing. People could just talk about people if it's UFC or boxing. you can step in the ring or the octagon. People could talk about it. Thing is, they're not the ones stepping in the ring or the octagon. That's the problem.
Right.
So it's easy to
Exactly.
talk. It's easy to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. It. Man, I'm waiting for the Beast John Jones to come back out here, man. I want to see what's going to happen with him. You know, undefeated UFC fighter. No one's beat him yet, and he's still looking to keep going. So, pretty exciting stuff going on in the fighting community. What you got? What you got next for us, man?
Um, from everything that I wrote down that we just talked about, it's all I have for boxing for right now.
Okay.
But if you want, we could dive into some movies, some upcoming movies, and
Okay.
some Saw movies that we watched so far. Get some little
Okay.
opinions on them because the Saw X coming out literally
All right.
tomorrow. Well, today now because it's 12/13. So
Yes. What you're planning on seeing?
Saw X, oh, it's gonna be crazy. It's
It's
no,
gonna
it's
be
gonna take.
insane.
I think it's taking place after the first Saw movie, which was in 2004.
Right.
So if you see John Kramer
So
alive, don't be confused.
don't compete. Don't. Hey, there was already rumors that he might have a little snippet in the film.
He is in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And then you got Five Nights of Freddy's. Oh,
Five
at
Nights at
Freddy's.
Freddy's, the horror movie.
I didn't play the games, but I've seen the trailer of Five Nights at Freddy's. It looks interesting. It looks fun to watch. I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna give it a, especially when I'm a horror fan. So I'll definitely give it a watch. But listen,
Yeah, I'll definitely
I
check it out too. It looks kind of entertaining, so I wouldn't really watch it for like the scary horror feel to it. I just would look because it's a video game we all know and loved, you know. So it's like
well,
I want to see
I
what
can't
they
say
I want to
love.
see what they do with it.
I can't say love. That like I said, I haven't played it. Like I've seen little clips yet, but I haven't played it.
Right.
I mean,
So
it doesn't hurt to
I'm
try to always play the game. But
curious to see what's gonna happen with that movie. Texas Chainsaw. I recently, I would say about a couple of weeks ago, watched the film for the first time.
1977. I mean
I
1974.
was kind of impressed for the how old the movie was and what they were able to put together within the actual film. It was
Goes
really
to
good at
show you don't.
first.
Goes to show you don't need much to make like a nice horror movie.
Exactly, and they did perfect. I was a little it was a little weird at first. I was kind of confused with the camera angles, but other than that, Texas Chainsaw was it Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah.
Yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. W first film.
Oh,
Gotta check the other ones
first.
out.
Yeah, have fun with the other movies.
Right.
The next generation one. Oh, you're gonna have a fun time with that one.
Oh man.
I don't want to talk about it. I can't even finish it. Like I finished it obviously when I first watched it, but like if I was to go back, I can't finish it.
Oh man. See, is that crazy?
I don't know. I feel like the acting in that movie is just it's
Right.
weird. It's just I don't know.
Exactly.
Like not towards the actors. They were given a role. They tried to play the role as best as they could. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you just you just do what you gotta do at that point.
And
You try your best when it comes to the acting stuff.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
I'm pretty sure there's training for that too. To be honest.
I had something here also. Michael Myers.
Ah, yes, my boy.
Recently watched the first Michael Myers again. I am curious to see. Earlier we were talking, me and JP were talking, and I guess there's going to be a reboot.
Yes, I heard
Um,
that. I think A24. What is? It's not confirmed yet, but they're like in talks, if I'm correct, about A24 maybe getting like the rights or something to make Michael Myers movie. But not just that. I don't know if you've seen Halloween 3: Season of the Witch, but they're also
I haven't
planning on
seen
making a
that.
series about that as well. Which I would give it a watch. I've only seen Halloween 3: Season of the Witch maybe 2, 3 times, and that's it. And it's not a bad movie. It's actually a good movie in my opinion.
Right,
But if they make a show, I'll give it a watch. But I'm mostly excited for Halloween for Michael Myers.
right.
It's my boy right there. It's my favorite slasher. Come on now. They can't go off of the Blumhouse trilogy because we all see how that ended. But
Yeah. Rob Zombie. You like his version of the films?
the first Rob Zombie movie, I think it was 2009 or 2008, I think.
Right.
It was good. I liked it. I liked it better than the second movie he made. The second
Yeah.
movie when he brought back his mom as like a ghost with a white horse, and then just have Michael Myers without a mask and just like a full grown beard and just have him like talk when he said like I think he die. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know.
Yeah. It
Like for
sounds
like the
crazy. I'm about to check it out.
I mean, you should, so you know what I'm talking about. But man, maybe the first couple of minutes of the movie was all right, but then once it starts to get more into the movie, I don't know. I'm sorry, just not my type of movie.
Michael Myers.
I hope A24 doesn't do anything like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's sometimes the original is always better than
Yeah, I mean,
um
I was already expecting a reboot for Halloween because they
right.
couldn't really do much after Halloween ends since they killed him off. Which me
Yeah,
personally, I out of all the Halloween movies, I think Halloween Ends is my favorite movie, even
right.
from the original. I don't know, I just if yes, it feels different, but I like it. I like it more than Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie. The only thing I don't like and that I disagree that they should have never done is kill him off, because maybe they could have continued something from there, but they had I think a 3 year contract or something, whatever it was for a trilogy.
Makes a lot of sense. Sounds like a whole twist of things. I hope they bring it back though. If A20 decides to do it, I hope he brings it back the right way and doesn't botch the
I mean,
film.
A24 got some good movies. They got X. They got the I think Pearl. Some good. They got some good, decent movies on there. So on their stuff. So I'm not expecting it too big though with this. I'm not gonna have high hopes.
We are done with the WWE talk, but speaking of WWE, we recently went back and watched
Oh,
See No Evil with Kane,
yes.
the big red machine, the star that you guys all know and love.
Hey, he did pretty good in
Honestly,
his role. He did good.
I think it was pretty good. I just feel like the movie was a little rushed. So
I
the
can see why you
cuts,
say that.
yeah, it was definitely the cuts were insane in that movie. Sometimes you just didn't know what was going on at what time. But other than that, it was really cool to see Kane in a movie. I didn't even know I totally forgot he was even like in a movie. So it was good going back and watching that. I plan on watching the second one. So, you know, we're gonna see what goes on from there. But See No Evil was definitely an interesting
Oh
film.
yeah, somehow he survived that. Gets like what was it, a pipe in his eye and he just falls from like
And it
a,
falls from yeah. I
somehow he
didn't
survived
understand
that.
that.
Okay.
And then a dog pisses in his ear. I mean, in his eye. So
A
in his
dog.
eye socket.
I don't remember that. Was it?
Yeah. So it's very insane. I want to see how they redid this. See No Evil 2. Definitely gonna check it out.
Might be better than the
What else do we
first.
have?
There are some movies that are always better than the original. Sometimes, not all of them. Come on, chat. Anybody in the chat? Come on, ask some questions.
Ask us some questions. I know it's been a while since we went live. Um, take a look here.
Also, let me know in the comments, chats, how the audio is too.
Take a look in here. See what we got. Hold on. Did somebody at me in the chat for KPW? But yeah, let us know. The horror movies coming out. What else was coming out?
You got the Exorcist Believer coming out as well.
Exorcist Believer. I did a reaction on my channel. Make sure you guys go check that out. But Exorcist Believer, I don't know about that, to be honest with you.
I'm giving it a watch. You know, it's a nice little horror thing. I'll just watch it. It does look interesting though. But that's the thing about trailers. Like they make the trailers look so good, so they can catch your eye, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm seeing this. It looks sick." Then when you go to theaters to watch it, you're like, "Oh, just not, the trailer really looks so cool."
Right. But make sure you guys check it out. It was a little funny with the reaction, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little goofy, but other than that, you know, just kind of going off of
Oh,
what was presented to us.
we can't forget about Thanksgiving movie. I
Oh
was
yeah,
thinking about. I was trying to think about another movie we reacted to, and I was Thanksgiving. So
bro.
I'm actually looking forward to that one. Actually, that looks like it's gonna be a fun movie.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Very interesting trailer. Looks like a fun movie though. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like something that you would enjoy.
It looks
Um,
like a nice little. I don't know if they're going for like a slasher type of thing, but if they are, definitely watching. I
yeah, it had
I,
like a mixed vibe of
I love
like,
slasher movies.
yeah, I think that's might be the route they're going for. So hopefully it's really good. Um,
A movie you should watch is uh Killer Book Club or Killer Clown Club Book Thing, something like that. It's a good movie. It's on
it's
Netflix.
already out.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's like
Okay.
it was like inspired by Scream, which I could
Okay.
see because I could see some of like similarities in the
Yeah.
movie. I think it's a Spanish movie though. Like if you go on Netflix, you could hear it with English as well.
Yeah.
But it's good. I could see similarities between that movie and Scream.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely gonna have to go check it out. Um, but with that being said, we had the what WWE. We talked about the releases. We talked about the boxing. We talked about the movies.
Yep.
Um, back to what was it? KPW. How are you feeling about that,
Oh
JP?
yeah. Go
MTG
ahead.
collabing with KPW.
It's good. Some good content. Some good content. So y'all better stay tuned on that. But explain to everybody what KPW is all about. Spell off that.
KP
I'm saying that because I want you to explain to me what it's all about as well. Like I have an understanding on what, but I want to know more.
Chaos Pro Wrestling, a wrestling league online on WWE 2K23 was started by Kai, the Prince Kai. It's on Twitch, Chaos Pro Wrestling, basically a league, wrestling league, online wrestling league. You can create your character, you can create your entrance, your look, your gimmick, everything, and you will go against other people that also play and do the same thing online to compete in competitive matches. Now
And you
you
may
have your
not get
regular,
released.
yeah, and you have your regular shows, you have your pay-per-view shows. One of the most unique leagues that I've seen with the setup that he has. You could tell he takes his time with everything, the edits, everything he puts together. So I am glad to be collabing with KPW. They have a pay-per-view coming up, as I said first in the stream, called Fatal 4-Way coming up. Make sure you guys go check that out. Fatal 4-Way will be taking place on, as I get that date for you, give me 1 second.
So while you do that, Colby, you excited to start watching the Nightmare on Elm Street movies?
Oh yeah, very excited actually. Very excited to
It's been a
check that
while.
out.
It's
All
been a
of them
while since
actually.
it's been a while since we watched. Well, since a Nightmare on Elm Street movie was released.
Right,
Last time it was released 2010. So
right.
13 years ago.
I cannot find the exact date for Fatal 4-Way in the server, but I will make sure
Isn't
that
it soon?
I say it again.
Isn't it soon?
It is soon. I believe it's in a week or two. But I will put the link down in the description. Make sure you guys go check it out. So yeah, going forward, MTG is collabing with KPW, and hopefully everything goes well with that. I am very excited. Content will be coming.
Yes. I still need to learn everybody's name and get to know everybody. So I need to focus on that. Okay.
Yeah, and make sure you guys go back in our videos and check out TGW, our own version of our wrestling league, um, online fantasy league, Team JDP, Team KTG, as you
Still
guys
winning, by
know.
the way. Still winning. I'm two. You won one, but I won two. So I'm 2-1. So I'm still winning.
Right. So make sure you guys go check that out. Um, but with that being said, I think that kind of wraps up all the topics.
Yeah, we're close to an hour. 58 minutes of just
So
talking everything: wrestling, boxing,
everything,
movies,
everything. I
KPW.
mean, if you're in the comment section right now, if you're checking out, I mean, anything you guys want to talk about, anything you guys want us to mention, um,
Oh yeah, there's
let us know.
we could have talked about boxing, football. I know Kobe knows about boxing and football, not boxing. Basketball,
Basketball, you
basketball, and
know,
football. Me
game
though,
time, game
I don't
time
know much about basketball or football, so it's
for all
we
you,
might get a specialist to come and
right?
talk about it with you.
For all you basketball fans out there, Damian Lillard has officially signed with the Bucks. Not signed, has been officially placed on the Bucks team. It's crazy. We're gonna see Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo on the same basketball team. It's gonna be very insane.
You know
I look
what?
forward to
I'm
see
gonna
what
pretend
happens.
like I know what you're talking about. Yes, they signed him. Woo! No idea what you're talking about
Yes,
though.
he's officially on the team. But yeah, let us guys let us know what you guys want to see in the future. We got a lot of stuff that we can do, what we're capable of, and what we plan on doing. So make sure you guys, let us know, comment,
Yes.
like,
Yeah, let us know. I always want to do a thing where we do like challenge videos,
yeah,
not like in game, but like in person. Like I don't know if anybody like nobody watches Team
right,
Edge. If you do watch Team Edge, that would be great. So because then you know what I'm talking about. But I want to do stuff like that. We do like some challenge videos with not just
right.
us, maybe like some people from MWE.
You never know.
Maybe
You never
the
know.
loser of the challenge has to do let's see punishment. Maybe either
Right.
one chip challenge, which
One
I'm
chip
not doing.
challenge is crazy. I'm
I'm
not
not
doing
doing because I can't.
it.
Come on, I can't lose.
But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. More to come. Make sure you guys like it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. JP, you
Yes.
have anything to say before we wrap it up?
Let's see, what do I have to say? Okay. I want to. I want one more thing to say. I know as I talked and as Colby talked, I know there's been a little bit of stuttering. That is because we try to talk a little too fast and we get our words mixed up. I mean, well, I do. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's same thing with Colby. So
Yes.
next time I'm gonna calm down talking. Just think about what I need to say.
Yeah.
Just like I'm doing right now.
Good to let
That's
that
it.
be known. But yes, we definitely will. More podcasts to come. I enjoyed this. I
Yep.
hope you guys enjoyed it. We're all a unit. So, with that
Plus,
being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, this
wait.
live stream.
It's the first podcast. So just know as we go, the podcast will be improving as we go.
As we go. It's a process. We
Yes,
just get better as we go on and on.
exactly.
So,
But in fact, take it away.
my famous words, as I would say, and my reaction videos, make sure you guys go check it out. Everything on my channel. We will see you guys.
And then